Time to let the beat drop, baby. I'ma let you know ain't always gotta be fast. Maybe we can take it slow, don't always gotta rush. Gotta build that trust with two birds just singing that song, singing that la-di-di-do-di-da. Melodies go back and forth, you sitting on that G-string. Maybe I
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome to my first video. I'm Fauzia. I'm a diploma student in nursing, Fakultas of Nursing, University of Jember. My student ID number is 202-303-102-049. In here, I will answer the following questions. So stay tuned and don't forget to like this video. Okay, let's go to the first part of the question.
Could you please tell me a little bit about your hometown?
Pasuruan Regency is a district in East Java Province, Indonesia. Pasuruan is known its tourist icon Mount Bromo. In addition, in one of a district, namely Winongan district, there is a large of water source. People here call it the Unggulan Spring. The water is channeled to other cities like Surabaya. The famous food from Pasuruan is kupang. Besides that, there are also many foods that have weight, such as soto, gado-gado, rujak, etc.
Do you have any hobbies or interests? What are they?
Yeah, sure, I have a hobby. Reading novel is my hobby. I like to read novel because I think it is fun that we can surf in the story with the different atmosphere. Besides that, I can take a life lesson from the stories that I read. And then I can also increase my Indonesian vocabulary and can hone my skill on writing stories.
What characteristics do you think your friends like from you?
I think the characteristic that I have and I like by my friends is I was friendly and willing to help others when I could to help.
What do you like to do when you are alone? Why?
When I'm alone, I usually spend time in my own social media or sometimes watching movies. These things accompany me when I'm alone. Watching movies is more comfortable to do alone, so you can focus more and follow the storyline.
If you had a chance, which country would you like to visit? Why?
If I had a chance, I would like to visit France. I really want to see the Eiffel Tower live at night. I thought it will be a lot of fun.
How do you usually travel in your daily day? Why?
In my daily life, I usually travel by riding my own motorbike because I think it is the most comfortable and easy thing to do and doesn't burden other people when I want to go anywhere.
Which one do you prefer, traveling by taxi or by train? Why?
I prefer to traveling by train because I think the train is costless than we use taxi.
What do you think about transportation in your city? Is it good already?
The transportation in my city is already well. Many kinds of transportation can be used. It just depends on the passenger which transportation service to use. There are public transportation service in my city is like motorcycle taxi, rickshaws, online motorcycle taxi, online taxi, etc. Okay, that was the first part of the question, and then now let's go to the second part of the question.
Describe a program and application in PC or phone that you like to use. You should say what the program or application is, how often you use it, how it helps you in your life, and explain why you choose to use it rather than any other program or applications.
An application in my phone that I like to use is WhatsApp. I use it every day. This application helps me to communicate with my friends and my families. This application is more convenient to use communication, especially chat, compared to other communication application. Okay guys, that was the second part of the question. There are just one question in the second part, and then now let's go to this third part of the question. This is the last part of this question.
What considerations do people usually have in choosing apps for communication?
I think people use communication application because they have long distance with their friends and their families, and they want to communicate with their friends and their families without going to their house, so people use communication application.
Do you think a program or an application will help children learn something? How?
Yes, children can explore new things through the program or application. And what is certain is that it must be a positive thing.
Should parents limit the use of programs or applications for children? Why?
Yes, I think parents have to limit the use of program or application for the children because they are not only stuck with the program on the smartphone. At the age of the child, they are better off learning something through the real world environment.
What differences can people see from today's apps than it was in the past?
Past applications were not as sophisticated as today. In the past, people could only make voice calls, but now people can make video calls or other video conference to communicate with someone. Even in education, most of them use video teleconference to conduct learning.
Do you think old people will find difficulties to operate apps today? Why?
Parents who don't follow developments will find it very difficult to operate the current application because the current application is very new and not their habit. So guys, that was video from me. If you like it, don't forget to click like. If you don't like it, please don't judge me. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.